I have to completely relearn how to show up as a doctor on social media. I recently moved to Germany so that I can get my board certification acknowledged here. And with that comes a huge change of how I can show up here on social media. So while we have come accustomed in America to seeing physicians online, either selling products or talking about products, this is not allowed in Germany. The two main reasons for this are the Heilmittelwerbegesetz and the Berufsordnung für Ärzte. Roughly translated, Heilmittelwerbegesetz means Therapeutic Products Advertising Act. The Berufsordnung für Ärzte is like the code of conduct for physicians. These two together put extreme limitations on how doctors are allowed to present themselves on social media and elsewhere. The thought behind this is that the relationship between a doctor and a patient is based on trust. If I, as a physician, am recommending a product, the thought is that I am recommending this because I think it is medically indicated. So if I'm receiving money for advertising or recommending a product, there's a serious conflict of interest there. So then patients have to ask themselves, is this being recommended to me because the doctor actually thinks it's medically necessary, or is it being recommended because there's a financial incentive? And it doesn't just stop at recommending products. These two things also regulate how we're allowed to talk about the services that we provide. So I could have a website for a clinic that tells you what I do in my clinic, but I can't say things like, I'm the best family doctor in town, come see me. And the goal of this is to separate medicine from commercialization, ultimately, again, to protect patients. And it's also meant to protect patients from making the wrong decision. Because doctors are seen as authority figures, oftentimes what they say is not questioned and just followed blindly. So something recommended by a doctor has inherently more weight to it than somebody who's not a doctor. Something else I wouldn't be allowed to do is show like before and after pictures. Let's say if I was a surgeon. So in Germany, there is not the same sort of med influencer or med-influencer potential as there is in the United States. So I'm also going to have to be really careful about what I say in my videos moving forward. I won't be able to recommend specific products. My videos have to remain informational only. And this is coming at a time where I'm finally at the point in social media as a doctor where I do have companies reaching out to me, offering to pay me for posts. And I do align with some of them that are reaching out. But for better or for worse, I can't accept any of these offers. So I wasn't doing any ads previously, and I won't be doing any ads moving forward. And I'm going to have to rein in maybe recommendations that I otherwise would have made. But I guess this all serves the purpose of why these rules in Germany even exist. And that's for you to be able to trust the things that I say are coming from a medical standpoint and have no conflict of interest because I'm being paid to say it.